What's going on? We're here at Sydney West Martial Arts in Penrith, Western Sydney. I'm here with Luke. Thank you for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. So like everything with my martial arts career, I'm luckily enough that it's given me most of the things and it's led me to the right people, and from the best training partners. I've had some of the best training, and it's right here in my hometown. So I just wanted to discuss with you what your sort of outlook on teaching has become, because I noticed that you have this sort of obsession with jiu-jitsu that you don't see with a lot of teachers.
Obsessed is a good word to use for the way that I approach, my martial art and the fighting. Because it's my full-time job, my career, the way I approach it is you should have something in your life you're 100% dedicated to. For a lot of people, it's their job, it's their career. Well, mine happens to be teaching jiu-jitsu.
So is that all you got? You go big or stronger, you push harder. Is that all you got?
There's not many Polynesians that do jiu-jitsu at the moment. So
for
I
sure.
think there's only a few Samoans that have their black belts. Pretty much with whatever sport that we do, they start to take over. So
Yeah, exactly. I'm not big enough to deal with an influx of Islanders, so they probably shouldn't start jiu-jitsu. They should continue with rugby league. No, in all seriousness, it'd be great. I mean, like a lot of the Islanders, Samoan, they're fantastic athletes.
Yep.
And jiu-jitsu being a physical martial art where you're having to dominate someone else with your, with your body effectively.
Yep. Mixed martial arts in general is slowly getting shown, especially with myself and Ty getting onto the world stage, as people are seeing that like it's laying the blueprint.
So you a victor, I only got one question. So is that all you got?
And I'm here with Arlene Blencowe, #3 featherweight in the world. First of all, how did you get into MMA?
I was an amateur boxer, turned professional. This is 11 years ago now, and the Australian scene was super slow. That's when I started MMA training, and 4 months later was inside the cage for my first MMA fight.
It's only recently that a lot of females have started joining the sport. How has it been, I guess, navigating that?
Yeah, I would say my career, I've been pretty lucky. I mean, I've been respected in all the gyms that I've gone in, and, I'm on the mats and I'm training hard, and they know that I'm serious. So, I've always had that respect with all my training partners.
I can also say that most of my injuries haven't come from males, they've come from you, so that's always good. There's one thing you always have to make sure you're wearing a mouth guard with Arlene, flying elbows, everything, so. One of my other training partners, Big Josh, aka Supper, aka the Big Dipper. Ex-professional football player now. Would you say professional jiu-jitsu? 100%.
Yeah, absolutely.
What made you make the conversion over to jiu-jitsu?
Originally, one of my best mates was into it, and he pretty much said, look, you need to try it. You're going to be really good at it. You've got an athletic background, stuff like that. So I thought, why not give it a crack? First session in, absolutely loved it. Got gassed and found love, basically.
Ups and downs, smiles and frowns, the world go round and round, he ain't stopping now, so keep pushing. I ain't worried about a hater, but I see him looking.
What gives you that drive to make sure that you're doing every session, because you're doing it in professional rugby and now it's gone over to jiu-jitsu?
Yeah, I've just always had that drive to want to be great at something. You think about it and you've got like the stadium in the background, you think about how cool that would be, like the rush, the adrenaline, all that sort of stuff. And for a long time, I thought that was rugby league. And now jiu-jitsu's become one of those things that I can access that feeling that I've had for so long.
Like being in the middle of the limelight?
It's exhilarating.
What's the difference in your approach to teaching that you think sets you apart?
I kind of had a blueprint in front of me of what I thought I wanted to do and where I could go with it. And I was like, you know what? I think we can create that with Australian athletes.
As soon as I came here, it was all the leg locks that I was lacking in. It was like a whole nother world that I hadn't even experienced. And being a black belt at that time, it's like, all right, well, I'm a white belt.
Yeah. I'm lucky that I've got athletes like you that approach us a little, academy out at the base of the mountains here. And, we're coaching some of the best athletes in the world, so it's exciting.